Good morning, everybody. Callum and I are doing some laundry, and he is in the process of pulling out the clean laundry from the dryer. Pull out all the clean laundry. All right, good job. Oh, is that more interesting? Here, look, let Mommy help you. Come on. Whoop, just like that. And then Mommy will fold it. Here, we'll move these out of the way. Good job.
Pants on.
Roman's got pants on. It's your...
That's why he didn't have his pants on at the time. He was sitting without his pants on like he always does.
Dad, he's got pants on. They're just khakis. They blend in.
Hey!
Oh, yes.
It's bedtime.
Hey, Cal Pal.
See Grandpa?
This is your grandfather speaking. Yes, it is. Hey, Cal, a year old. Quite an accomplishment. Good job.
Hi, everybody. So stupid me pretty much forgot the camera for everything today. So...
Short vlog.
yeah, it's a short vlog. I'm sorry. Roman asked me a few minutes ago what time it was that I woke him up. And I realized that he was talking about this time last year. The night before Callum was born. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy that he's going to be a year old tomorrow. Like, he'll officially be a year old. Honey, we're going to have ourselves a 1-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
How fast time flies.
Mm-hmm. So this time last year, what was going on? Were you asleep already? Were you asleep?
Yeah, I think so. I think you woke up. You woke me up at 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I slept on the sofa. And then I guess you woke me up at 4 again.
Mm-hmm. And then we went... well, I sat in the bathtub for a while.
And then at 6 we went to the hospital.
6 or 5:30 or 5. Maybe it was 6, huh?
Maybe it was 6. Because it was close to rush hour.
I always think, I try to think back, you know, like, what was I thinking the night before Callum was born? And I remember just feeling so much pain and just ready to meet this little guy. You know, that's the thing. I remember in the beginning of my pregnancy, I thought, well, I could be pregnant for a long time. You know, this is nothing, you know. And parts of pregnancy I really enjoyed. You know, you feel the baby moving. You just feel somehow like your body has a purpose more than ordinarily so, if that makes sense. I mean, you suddenly feel like you're growing this human being and you feel enlightened. You just feel I felt very spiritual. I felt, as large as I was, I felt really beautiful. What did you feel like the night before you became a father? I mean, officially, you know, like before he was born. What was going through your head?
Not much, actually.
No?
Because when we still didn't know what was going on. I mean, we just had the C-section planned for Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I didn't really thought that we're gonna have him earlier.
For anyone who's not familiar with our story, I went into the emergency room when I was 38 weeks pregnant. I went into the emergency room because I had too much amniotic fluid. And so the fluid it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And by fluid, I mean like the fluid in my belly just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I had so much fluid that it was actually causing a lot of problems with breathing. I could not breathe. And I was like, Roman, we have to go to the ER. And the doctor said, yeah, you have too much amniotic fluid. It's causing problems with your lungs and your liver could potentially have problems. So we need to get this baby out. But it wasn't like a serious thing where I had to deliver right then and there. It was more like, okay, we're going to try to induce. So in Germany, inductions are different. They don't, when you schedule, let's say you schedule an induction, they don't, hook you up to an IV. They don't give you the Pitocin right away. I mean, they do it more, they do like herbal remedies. And maybe I've already talked about this, but they give you basically a cocktail of natural things, the key ingredient being castor oil. And if it works, then you'll go into labor and you'll have your baby. If your body's not ready, and this only works if your body is ready for delivery. If it doesn't work, then it's a failed induction. And what did they say? What would you have to do? You would have to have a C-section or just wait to deliver, right? Mm-hmm. So the induction did not work right away for me. And so I was in the hospital on Sunday for the trial induction. Well, it didn't work. So they said, come back tomorrow on Monday for, to fill out all of your paperwork for a Wednesday C-section. So I started contracting actually in the middle of dinner on Sunday night after we were sent home from the hospital. And we had dinner at this Chinese restaurant, and I remember feeling, oh my God, I felt horrible. I guess that's the only way to say. I felt like I was dying. It was awful. Like my stomach hurt so badly. I had so many stomach cramps. My back was like on fire. It was horrible. And now, knowing what I know, I was in labor at that time, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just something from the induction. And my body was in labor. It was happening. And so on Monday morning, when I went to the C-section appointment, I was signing all this paperwork, but in my mind I was thinking, no, this isn't going to happen. I'm not going to have a C-section. This baby's going to come sooner. It's going to happen. And so I said bye to the doctor, and they were like, okay, we'll see you Wednesday. In my mind, I just thought, nope, I'm going to see you earlier than Wednesday. Sure enough, on Tuesday night, my contractions at this point had been regular for a while. They were coming very quickly. They were very sharp, lasting a while. And I remember waking up Roman, because Roman, who had planned for my C-section on Wednesday, he had scheduled work things for Tuesday. So he was not expecting Callum to come on Tuesday. And sure enough, on the 11th, and sure enough, Callum was ready. He was ready to do what he wanted to do. It just took a really long time. We were there for 50 hours. But how did you feel when the midwife said, yeah, she's in labor or whatever? Like, how did you feel then?
Well, I was optimistic then. I thought, well, finally, it's happening.
But did any part of you feel, like on that drive to the hospital, was any part of you like, wow, we're going to be leaving this place with another person? Like, this is the last time it'll just be the two of us?
No, I was just focusing getting there safely. And